We see Asoup is still sticking close to the colony. SMG is heading out to the west. He's found some water, he's found some carbon and some silicon. Still looking around. Asoup, he's also heading out to the west. None of them have checked out the east yet. They both see that clunk of carbon. It's only low, so it's not obvious that they could do a scavenger.
You can click on the colonies, I think you go there now.
Yeah. Well, I hit 1 and 2. Let me switch between them. Alright, and Asoup has gone... Whoa, they both got scientific right off the bat. Neither one are really amazing locations for scientific. Asoup is committing 2 steel mills to 2 low iron, so that's fine.
3 steel mills.
Whereas SMG noticed an iron triangle, so he went full-on steel right off the bat. 3 steel mills, which is one way to go. Neither of them... What's this other claim over here? Is that aluminum? So Asoup went for 2 steels, 1 aluminum. SMG just went for 3 steel mills. Which one do you favor there, Zoltar?
Oh, well, I usually, as scientific, I like 3 steel mills early.
Mm-hmm.
Because aluminum's so cheap to buy.
Yep.
And as scientific, you can really just jump right into that steel production. And then send when everything's at 20.
Yep. Yeah, well, SMG is, and he did found next to aluminum, so obviously that'll probably be his next claim as soon as he upgrades. He's got 3 steel a minute coming in. He's already bought his way up to 60 aluminum. He's still sitting on 20 silicon, so he could sell that for. He's sitting on aluminum. These guys know what they're doing.
I feel like power's not going to be an issue because there are like 3
interesting. Asoup grabbed one of those aluminums. Well, it's nice, I guess. I'm not sure if he necessarily needed 2 aluminums, but at least he made sure that SMG didn't get 2 aluminums right next to his base.
Yeah, it's rather unfortunate for SMG. He ended up getting that aluminum right next to him.
Those 2 aluminums are nice. I mean, I probably would have done 2 aluminums with that, just because eventually you could swap them to something else, and you get that nice big aluminum boost early. Mm-hmm. So it would have been nice, but so it's interesting as Asoup was able to upgrade fast enough to take those away from SMG.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate for SMG. He couldn't just take 2 aluminum somewhere else after realizing that Asoup was going to take one of the ones right next to his base, so he could get some actual.
Yeah, he's got aluminums over here. There's 3 aluminums over to the east, so he could have got that.
Exactly.
4 claims. Empty?
Yeah, because he claimed these. It looks like SMG just sends out claims as quick as possible.
And
a
geothermal.
Which is, good to do if you know what you want to do with them.
So he's got a water triangle. I'm guessing he's going to send some reactors out there right now.
And Asoup claimed some water.
Yeah, Asoup claimed a high water. He's sending a water pump out there, so he's not using the scientific advantage just yet.
Well, yeah.
On the other hand,
$23. So.
Yeah. On the other hand, he's the only guy who's going to be producing water. Probably, we'll see.
Oh, they each have a water triangle.
Yep, they each have a water triangle. They both have sort of a iron cluster. SMG has mutinied the aluminum mine.
Well, after he got his nuked,
Yep.
Something done.
Oh, I didn't notice the nuke. Oh, that's a good move. Wow, that's an aggressive move by Asoup to try to control the aluminum.
Yeah, I'm not sure I like it all that much, but maybe it'll work out okay. It's hard to say. The thing is, SMG, if he needs to, he can just transition into 2 extra aluminum tiles that are off somewhere else, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Asoup has to take control of those if he actually wants to take control of the aluminum market, and then that aluminum tile that just got nuked, it's just right next to his base. You can drop a patent lab on that.
You can put an electronics factory on it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's scientific,
if you get to like minute 10 in this game.
Yep. Asoup has dropped down actually a silicon quarry. Normally in this spot I would put a glass factory on the silicon. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't know. I don't want to ship oxygen all the way out there. That sounds like a huge pain.
Yeah.
Silicon could be nice, especially if you're like neither of them has power down yet, right? So Asoup maybe.
There's a
solar panel.
Geotherm just came up.
Sorry. SMG has a geotherm then, but Asoup, does he have any power down? I don't think so yet.
No.
So he might be planning some solar panels this game. It would make a lot of sense because he's scientific. Nope, he just went Geo2.
You can't click on it.
But that's why potentially he could have collected silicon. On the other hand, it's all going to work out really well for him because of that silicon short.
That silicon's, that was good luck there. That silicon is the only silicon on the map, I think.
SMG needs to work.
He should really claim that the second silicon to the east of the one he claimed, because that because that
it cuts off adjacency.
It cuts off the adjacency. It gives him a couple of good adjacency options. With this claim auction here, if I was Asoup, I would really push to win to claim it. And it looks like okay. Push to claim it and grab that silicon.
Did we have a fuel surplus at some point? It looks like we did.
Yeah, $10. It doesn't make much sense.
Yeah, silicon is also
especially
expensive.
since there's no reactors up. Oh, we just got. That's funny. There was an underground nuke on the aluminum, but at the same time on Asoup's aluminum. But while the nuke was happening, he was already sending a solar panel out there.
That's funny.
Yeah. Oh, and then there goes the geotherm. All right, we may see some power issues right now because they're both going hard against each other. They both have geotherms up. Let me see. Is
and it's unprotected.
Yeah, it's unprotected. No one's bought a goon squad yet. I'm kind of.
Yeah.
He should really. If he went ahead and dynamited SMG's geotherm, you think he'd really want to protect his own.
Yeah.
Even just from like the emotional response you're going to get from SMG.
Yeah. I don't know. It's very interesting that they both went for geos and didn't protect them.
Yeah, Asoup is sitting on 2 claims right now. He should really grab that second silicon. Nope, he's going for high water. Boy, he's going for 2 high waters. Nobody has reactors up at all right now. I mean, I guess fuel is in the dumps. And oxygen.
And oxygen in surplus too, I'm
pretty
sure. So.
Well, okay. So that is basically the right call, I guess.
Reactors are actually just garbage.
Yeah.
He should have protected
is there another fuel surplus?
He mutinied his reactor.
Yeah. He mutinied the. So who has the? So right now SMG has both of the geotherms. So he's making $300 a second off of power.
Another fuel surplus.
In the meantime, Asoup is even in power. Did he turn some buildings off?
Well, he has that solar panel down.
Yeah.
I don't know if the dust storm has ended yet or not for you guys, but.
Yeah, it's still going.
I can't believe fuel's so insanely.
That is bizarre. Someone should buy it up. I mean, you can't let fuel stay at $2.
It's true. You just buy fuel once it's at $1. You're going to use it anyway eventually.
Yeah, but it looks like we've got two fuel surpluses and one oxygen. That's really bizarre. So yeah, now the question is, when will anyone ever build reactors?
The price is equally high.
Yeah.
Same equal ground.
But Asoup definitely has a nice, strong advantage right now for how much money is being made on this map.
Yep, I agree.
I mean, I guess SMG has the power income, so that's going to get rid of his debt, which is nice because it protects him. But those 2 water pumps have been pulling in cash for a long time. So is the silicon quarry.
So that's the 3rd underground nuke on aluminum. They're all traced now. So, but there are still 3 aluminum tiles left on the map. But they've definitely been nailing each other. I assume that Asoup will switch that aluminum mine over to a solar panel. It seems like it would be the obvious thing to do, especially with the price of energy right now.
I want to note that Asoup put a goon on his solar panel next to his base. Yeah,
it's kind of weird. I'm assuming he's going to plan to put a patent lab there at some point. So that's just kind of like a forward-looking, like he knows, he'll delete the solar panel at some point, and he might as well use the goon squad while he's got it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the geotherm got blown up again. So the price of power is on its way back up. We're going into nighttime now, so the solar panels are off. Power could get pretty high, I think.
That fuel is still so cheap.
First, mutinies are 9,000. I would say right now would be a great time for SMG to grab Asoup's geotherm, but things are pretty expensive.
We can't see it from
They go up pretty fast in 1v1.
What do you want to look at? He's asking Layla what you want to look at.
Oh no, never mind. He has 30.
Hacker Ray. There comes our answer for that goon squad. Asoup just dropped down to Hacker Ray where that solar panel was.
Yeah, he's gonna hack some water or power. He could do either one.
Well, they both have a geo.
Yeah, but Asoup's doing a real good job of knocking SMG's geotherm down. So.
Right.
Asoup has that though.
I don't know. I'd be very anxious to do a power shortage
for SMG too.
Oh,
they're both all right.
They both have that.
We may interest to see who's got the most. SMG's got about 10,000 more dead, and that's because his geotherm got blown up. All right, so we got interesting iron mines coming out. SMG's switching from steel to iron. What happened to the steel? Was there a steel shortage?
Well, steel's the only thing SMG has been able to make money on this whole game, pretty
much. So has he been?
His food has been coming in slowly. He just hasn't had a lot of it, so. I think that's just tanked the steel price. On top of that, these guys can't expand because aluminum is so expensive, so they just have these huge stockpiles of steel going on.
Right. That's interesting. Yeah, you're right. I just looked through the event log. I don't see a steel surplus. So I think he just sold steel too much.
I think it's just a natural surplus that they've created of steel.
Yeah. Water is $61.
Well,
that's very
Asoup's
solid.
doing a real good job. This is what makes me think he's hacking water. You guys can check.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
He's been stockpiling it.
Can we actually check? Yes, we can. Yep.
Scroll over his hacker array where you have him selected.
Yep, he is doing a water short. That totally makes sense. Now his water play makes a lot of sense. He's sitting on almost 700 water. This could definitely make a difference in the game. As for SMG, what is he doing with his hacker array? He is hacking food, which I guess is the other obvious thing for him to do. So I guess
no big surprise, but Asoup has so much more water than SMG has food, but food is more expensive.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, water will produce twice as fast as food, even on low, and he's got high. Of course, he has a triangle of food, so maybe it evens out a little bit.
Oh no, he can pirate his water.
It's 3 food a second for SMG, and then he eats some of it. Whereas for Asoup, it's at least.
He's making almost 6.
He's
making 6 a second. 6 a second. 2.6 food, 5.95 water. So yeah, he's making basically twice as much water. And SMG is sitting on 400 some food. Asoup has 900 water. Of course, he's not going to be able to hack it enough, really, even to sell that much water.
Really? Asoup took pirates and then dropped them on the iron, not the food.
Wow, that's weird.
Yeah, weird is one word for it.
Maybe he doesn't notice the hacker array, or maybe he's thinking he's going to hack iron. I mean, iron is 14. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, here's the food short. Asoup's probably going to make a run as soon as he can after this.
Well, they're both on their way up now. I see water and food shortages right now. The water short is over. It went up to 128. All right. SMG is making a run on. They're both going to be making a run on each other.
Yeah.
Asoup made a defensive buy. SMG sells his stock in the soup.
That's dangerous.
Yeah. I think they should just go directly at each other right now.
Well, that's what I would do, but that's just how I play.
Yeah.
And neither, like Asoup, here's the big issue with Asoup, right? He's now tanked.
Water's gone. Yeah.
Because water's just done. And that's what happens when you do that kind of thing to
yeah.
water. Food still exists, though.
Yeah, for sure. Well, there's now a food surplus. Did that come from, was that natural? No, espionage. Oh, nice. Asoup did a food surplus with his hacker array. Very good move. But at the same time, SMG should buy up water right now. The fact that it's $2, he can protect himself from that water advantage by buying, say, just 100 water.
They have equal shares in each other.
SMG should buy water right now. Big mistake. And now here we go. Fuel is 159 now. Oxygen is 50. So it's now it's time to switch over. And it looks like that's what SMG is doing. He's switching over to reactors. Glass is 178. That silicon needs to switch over from silicon to glass. I know it's a long way to ship, but if you can somehow get a second claim. And right now claims are 6,000. Right now I'd bribe a claim, drop down 2 glass furnaces on that silicon.
I'm worried about where Asoup is this game, just because he does have, like, he was using water and it just didn't happen for him.
Yep. Well, he took the dive. Yeah. He took the dive and it came out just a little short. I mean, SMG has the stock advantage right now. It's 7 shares to 6. I mean, this game is almost over. It's going to be over in 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think those pirates were a huge mistake.
Yeah.
Like,
if he had stolen food. Yep.
If he had stolen food, a fuel surplus though, that's going to make everything a lot more interesting.
Was that natural?
But if he could have stolen food.
I would think.
Yeah, it was
try to
natural.
see.
There was no espionage.
Nope.
Yep.
There is.
SMG is starting a fuel shortage right now. I think it'll be okay. Like the price of fuel is still pretty solid.
Oh, it is. It is.
And what is the soup doing to counter? Okay, he switched over to reactors as well. I'm not sure if it'll be too low, too late.
SMG needed to buy those pirates, and he just did not. That's unfortunate for him.
Oh, the pirates are up. Oh, I didn't notice the pirate auction. Okay, so
the pirate auction went for 6,000.
Whoa, that's way too low. Way too low.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, well, he made the right move this time with the pirates. We'll see if it makes a difference. Half of the stuff will get through. more or less. And we got fuel storage right now. Asoup has no fuel. What does SMG have right now?
It's also worth noting SMG shipped fuel right away as those pirates went down, and I think most of it got through.
Yeah. Sometimes I do that. If there's a pirate auction, I just start my shipments right away. He's got 80 fuel with a whole bunch coming into his base right now, and there goes that fuel. There goes that fuel shortage.
And that RNG for SMG, that was fantastic for him. Like all 3 fuel shipments just got right through.
Yep. That's a big deal. So he's getting that fuel. As soon as he gets that fuel, he's going to sell it and start buying Asoup. He only needs about 25,000 to finish the game. He's sitting on $12,000 right now. I would think he would make that last purchase pretty fast. I think he can do it.
He should be getting there. Yeah, he should be getting there pretty fast.
He's got it. It's over. He's just waiting for the timer. All right. Good job, SMG. That's pretty good game. SMG. Pretty good game. That was on the edge.
That was interesting.
I think
I liked it.
Yeah,
SMG, I actually really liked his decision to not expand if he wasn't going to secure more.
Yeah.
If I were hiring these guys, I would have secured different aluminum. But,
sure.
You know.
Yeah. Interesting game. A level 2 player wins. That's interesting.
Yeah, he's very calculated.
Quite different from that Offworld game we saw with
where everybody was just going nuts expanding. Yes.
Yeah. Very cool. All right. We probably can't look too much time looking at resources because
Where's Asoup? We should just go and wish him. I don't know. If it's going to be a best of 3.
Yeah, it's going to be a best of 3. Okay. So we got a ways to go here. All right. Should we call back?
At least one more.
Yeah. Hit refresh. Is that the new one? But hit observe. Okay, great. So we need to tell him to drop. Oops. Sorry, potato chip.
I will be right back.
Okay, cool. Let's see what people are saying in chat. Like a bunch of viewers, that's for sure. So I see some asked the third comment. Oh, the answer is Zoltar. So now we're heading into the second game. First game was won by SMG. And they played a very good game. It was very tight. Basically came down to some food and fuel and water shortages. Waiting for Asoup to rejoin. I hope Asoup knows it's best of 3.
I hope so too. I'm hosting him on my channel.
Okay. Let me see if he has his...
Sorry, Green Industry.
I'll see on there's asking Asoup if he's... Looks like he's creating a game. You need to kick him so Asoup can join, Habibi. Habibi, you need to kick him so he can join.
I just want him to leave. I don't want to kick him.
I know.
Okay, there you go.
Maybe we should start doing the Steam Friends thing, because I hate
Yeah, we
people.
definitely need to do that. Next tournament we'll have it in the...
Oops.
No, is there a new one? Let me check.
Okay.
We should do it next next tournament. I'll put it in the instructions.
Yep, there we go.
There we go.
Alright, I'm back.
Cool.
Yeah, that last game, that was a lot more like what I'm used to seeing in 1v1 situations.
Yeah, for sure. That seemed like a traditional game.
All the aluminium. Too bad that I didn't react to fuel. Asoup is saying that.
Right,
I think
fuel, yeah.
I think you should have pirated.
Yeah, we think the pirates was the issue.
Pirated.
You played a very good game, Asoup, if you're listening.
Something else, yeah. Besides iron.
Yeah.
Besides iron.
Yeah, we think you played a good game.
That cost you a little bit.
Alright. Well,
Yeah, that too.
We can get started as soon as SMG ready's up.
Good game and good luck on the next one. Ready? But I thought he hacked iron. Oh.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, let's go. You guys, this is their
Here we
second
go.
game. Best of
That's
3.
an interesting thought from Asoup. He thought iron was going to get hacked.
Well, that's what I thought was going on. Because he made those iron mines, which to me struck me as odd. I just didn't notice the price of steel, and he may not have noticed it either, and just saw the iron mines and thought immediately, oh, he's going for a hack. Because
yeah,
of course,
even if he thought he was hacking iron, I think the better play would have been to just turn his own steel into iron.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, the pirates is not going to make the difference there, right? Even if you steal some iron, it's not going to be enough to.
Especially with iron, which is just going to be flying in so fast.
Right. Well, this is a very different map. We've got a lot of
Yeah.
resources, ton of silicon, ton of aluminum,
This kind of map.
ton of water. Why is that?
Well, at the point where I'm seeing it, like I'm seeing SMG, and there's been 1 carbon, 0 iron. Revealed.
Oh, yeah, that's
And
true.
that's just
We have seen none of
awful.
that.
Like no core resources that you
Okay.
found. Neither.
SMG just took a chance, dropped down the. Whoa, he's going. Oh, will he get the iron first? The Soup should grab that iron. He doesn't know SMG is going for it.
Oh,
He
man.
founded the scientific there. Presumably he wanted those 2 irons, but SMG just grabbed them from him. That is huge. Oh, that must be painful. That's why I think SMG just is used to sending out claims right away. That seems to be his MO. As soon as he founds, he drops out the claims. Tough. Okay, looks like
that's the way to do it.
yep, looks like Asoup found some steel up to the north, but that is really going to cost him. That's
Yeah,
that's
fuel, it's gonna
the reason he found it in that location. I've actually considered. Well, I don't know. I probably shouldn't go into it too
Shouldn't
much.
say that.
Well, I consider making a change where your tiles around you are protected a little bit if you found, but SMG was actually on his way to claim those tiles before Asoup found it.
Well, and those are far enough away that I don't think they should be protected anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, they're not like right next door.
And if Asoup had just been a little more on the ball, he could have gotten them regardless.
He must have not noticed that's the other thing about the claim thing is you don't notice them as much as a couple giant steel mills coming your way.
That's true.
So that's definitely a pivotal moment early on. So there's a ton of water on this map, so they don't
There's only
necessarily.
1 carbon tile.
Is that right?
Oh no, never mind.
Okay, I see 2 medium carbons. That's kind of interesting. 3
high carbon
is a high
right there.
carbon. So there's a bunch of like high carbon resources, but no clumps. Not sure if to make a difference. Carbon doesn't seem to be a real crucial resource in a 2-player game if neither one is scavenger. But it is interesting to see it's that low. Theoretically, you could grab one and short it because for sure the other player
other
would
one is
not
not
even
going
lose
to
it.
go into it.
So where was that? Okay, so we grabbed kind of a. I don't know what you do with that tile, but just put a solar panel on it, I guess. There's
Do
kind
whatever
of
you want with it. Solar panel, iron mine.
yeah, there was a low.
It was 10,000. That's pretty expensive.
He went for. He's going to do an iron mine. I guess it's I guess you'll have a source of iron. But the thing is, unless someone's buying iron. Oh well, he is. I forgot. I'm still assuming they're both scientific, but SMG is.
He's expensive.
So he can use that iron. It's always good to have
Is that
iron.
a solar panel already down? Wow,
Yep.
that's interesting.
Yep. He got a solar panel. He expanded pretty quickly.
I expect to see triple steel mill from SMG just as fast as he has the iron to pump them out.
You'd think. He's producing 3.
There's 2 down.
He's missing 3 iron a second right now. There's his 3rd steel mill. Did he bribe a claim or? No, I guess so.
No.
I guess he's just
for expanding.
He's just expansive. Yeah. Which one founded last?
Asoup founded last, so
okay.
he'll get an extra claim on
level
HP level 2.
Yep, he should have the extra claim now. He's probably sitting on some claims. He's sitting on 3 claims right now. He takes a little bit of time to decide what to do with his claims. I noticed that in the first game as well.
Yeah. Whereas I think SMG had decided what to do with all of his claims right away, and then he was just waiting.
I try to do that. I don't upgrade until I actually know what I'm going to do with those claims, because I think it's just a waste otherwise.
No, and I've seen real strong players who don't upgrade until they can literally just throw down all 3 buildings as well. Yeah,
they can't afford it. Yeah, I often do that, like where I stretch my resources to the limit just to upgrade, and then I realize, well, why did I do that? There's no reason for it. Good question. The nuke is on the iron? That's weird.
Show me.
Right here. So SMG nuked. There was a medium iron here, which Asoup has a steel mill on. He nuked it, which really doesn't make any difference. He's scientific. I don't know why he did that. Maybe he's looking forward to the future, thinking he's going to monopolize iron and cause an iron shortage. I mean, he is expansive, so he's going to have iron, and Asoup is not going to have iron. So he's predicting that he's going to do an iron shortage at some point. I could see that.
That is interesting.
Power surge on SMG's steel mill seems like a good play at this point.
Oh, definitely. Totally reasonable.
Yeah.
Those are going to be making plenty of money.
Yep. The Space Odyssey just said hi.
Where's he?
It was just out.
Right, so Asoup valuing the reactors this game.
Yep.
Hi, Space.
Wow, he's really going after it. SMG just nuked the other iron.
Okay, so he must have something going on.
Well, he's definitely. Oh wow, that's hilarious. And now, just after doing that, sometimes the RNG has like a sense of humor. A low iron tire just came up for auction. I assume SMG is going to go to the wall for this. 14,000.
Yeah, probably.
Boy,
that's why it's dangerous to put a whole strategy on monopolizing a resource in this game. Because occasionally, like, unless you turn off that new resources added feature, which I don't even know if you can do anymore.
Yeah, I actually took that out. I can put it back in if people request it, but yeah, at the very least, you can, as long as you're willing to pay enough, you can make sure you still have it.
Of course, SMG has revealed his whole strategy.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, so.
Yeah.
And it's interesting that I don't think Asoup, even though he noticed it last game, is not necessarily noticing it this game, because he built a 3rd steel mill, even though he's scientific. So unless he gets slant drilling, he's going to have to be buying iron, which sort of plays right into SMG's hands.
Yeah.
Wow, SMG has he must have converted something. Oh, he destroyed his aluminum mine and built a steel mill next to his colony, or next to his HQ.
Well, he has some aluminum stored up, at least, probably.
Yeah, interesting move. He's really reactive, which is nice to see. Okay, here comes the geotherm. Go ahead.
The nice thing is mines and steel mills are just so cheap, you can swap between them very easily, and almost the entire thing you lose is mining time.
Yeah, if it's right next to your base, you're going to construct it pretty fast. All right, so here comes the geo. Power has definitely creeped up. There has only been one power on the whole map.
He's not allowing him to go far. He's freezing everything.
Right. The goon squad is available for 4,000. He could easily sell steel right now to get that goon squad. He's sitting on an EMP, so he bought an EMP instead of a goon squad with building a geotherm. I'm not sure about that move. Well, there goes the EMP. The EMP just knocked out the steel mills, so he's really
protecting himself.
He's really guaranteeing that SMG is going to have a ton of iron, is what he's doing.
Yep.
Right now, he's just sort of begging him to short iron. That's really funny. Of course,
but SMG needs to get to that. SMG did hit the expansion. That's really important.
Yep,
he got enough steel.
Yep. He has enough claims now. He's got plenty of claims. I'm expecting to see a hacker rate come out pretty soon. He deleted the steel mill, and then got EMP'd. And what's he building? I can't tell. There's no mouse over help.
I know he built some aluminum mines.
Yep, a double aluminum mines. Aluminum is only $11 though. It's a little strange.
It was 33 when he started them, so that's probably where that thought came from.
Go ahead, Anna.
Asoup, on the meantime, is the only one with reactors right now. Auction seems a little low. Was there a surplus?
Nah, there's just no consumption going on, I don't think. But it might have been a surplus.
There must have been a surplus. It should be 50 or 60 right now, I think. There's no food production. There's just 2 reactors by Asoup. I mean, Asoup could easily, if he could, okay, he just upgraded. I would think Asoup would want to short fuel right now.
Well, yeah, if he can. That's where his market is right now.
So who got the pirates? Asoup got the pirates again. Where should he place them?
I honestly don't know.
He's only shipping iron.
He's not. He probably shouldn't even worry about.
He's just trying to protect.
Pirates. He's just hold them.
Yeah, he's just trying to protect himself with the pirates.
Yeah, he's just protecting his steel because steel is so extremely valuable right now.
All right, looks like SMG is on his way to claim some iron. No, sorry, I mean some water. And he's doing water pumps. Interesting. Well, water's 72. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, expensive.
Water's insane.
Yeah, because no one's producing water so far, so the price just kept going up.
Asoup did claim another geotherm. Are there any more of those left on the map?
Interesting. So, yep. So there's 2 geotherms, yeah. And Asoup is producing some food now. So SMG's got the water, and Asoup has the food, oxygen, and fuel. Normally, you'd think that would be a pretty big advantage for Asoup. And, oh, here comes a food shortage. Well, that's very nice for Asoup.
No, that's, yeah, fantastic for Asoup.
I think SMG should swap out those water pumps pretty soon for food, because that price is just going to keep going up.
I think SMG should have just sat on his 3 iron and not taken any more iron. I think that's the issue this game.
Yeah, here comes the second farm from Asoup. This is going to be making him a lot of money.
Yep,
and it looks
definitely.
like there's a fuel shortage as well. Wow, this is really playing towards Asoup's situation. If he can get a hacker array out, he could really cement himself in the lead here.
Oh, who did the huge buy into the shortage, by the way? Was that Asoup?
Into which shortage? Yep, he's got 200 fuel right now. He just sold it all. He's sitting on 26,000 cash. I'd make a run on SMG right now.
Yeah,
He's only at $4.
Yeah, for sure.
He'll get at least. Whoa!
I mean,
SMG just panicked and just bought 3 shares.
Buys. If you buy,
That's fine.
If you buy SMG, always buys you back.
Asoup should just keep going for it. He can get up to at least 4 shares.
SMG absolutely has to
Iron
defend
is at
himself
1.
here, though.
In this
Aluminum's at
situation,
1.
yeah. Asoup is 44,000 debt. SMG is 66,000 debt. Oh wow, nice. Okay, Asoup is able to get to 6 shares. So here, my question is now, what do you do? Does Asoup, because I've been in this situation in 1v1s, and I've had a hard time deciding. Does Asoup save up for the kill? Does he expand? Does he buy his own stock? What does he do?
That is the question. It's a bit difficult to answer. Like, if you're gonna defend yourself, you pretty much want to plan on an expansion at some point. Now, he has most of the resources set up for that,
Right.
but he doesn't have the glass.
Yes.
Instead, he's throwing down. He's taken at least 3 geotherm tiles.
Yep.
I don't know how many
Got it
geotherms
for
are actually up.
4,000? Okay.
Right. I see one up. I see he's building one right now. It's on its way to there. He also has claimed the high aluminum, which is interesting because aluminum is $4. Huge discrepancy in the iron and steel price. The iron gambit has just not worked out for SMG.
Well,
He's starting on power. He's starting on
iron,
power, Asoup.
You don't need a whole lot of it, realistically.
Yep.
SMG
Asoup is.
did take the pirates.
Yep.
time.
SMG did, and he's sitting on his
Sitting
food,
on the food,
which is
a
good.
very good call.
Asoup just turned it off. Maybe he should delete them and build water pumps. He did. He just did that. And is the food good? Nope. The food got caught. The pirates got the food. Asoup is sitting. However, the SMG stock price is falling because of power. He's right now losing 300 seconds of power. This is going to cost him in the game, I think, basically. Asoup is building more power. Good move. Good move from Asoup, I think, there. Price keeps dropping. He only needs 30,000 to buy him out right now.
Well, Asoup's been making mistakes all over the place right now because I don't think he noticed
how close he was.
So close to the buy. He was so close to the buy.
Yeah, I think he sees blood with the power, so he's focusing on that. It looks like he just did a power surge on the power. I mean, I think he's going to win. He just didn't realize.
It cost him the game, but it is the kind of thing you need to watch out for. Like, can I just kill him? Oh, I can just kill him.
Yep.
And you do that.
Yeah, I think he actually had the money. He just didn't realize it. He basically needs his fuel to come in. Once his fuel comes in, I think he'll have the money to buy him out.
Yeah.
SMG keeps dropping. Did SMG just upgrade?
But
he did.
No, he's at 100%.
I don't like this power play. Like, that's another huge reason I don't like this power play. Like, shut down SMG's power, sure, that's great.
Right.
But adding to your own power.
There you go. You got him.
Just extending the game.
Yeah. Well, he pulled it off. Funny enough, SMG just upgraded and went for reactors instead of power. So, but at any rate, it's always great to see 1-1 at this point. It was a good game by Asoup. I think once that debt started piling up, he was going to win one way or another. But yeah, he definitely could have won earlier.
Yeah, it was purely debt for SMG though that killed him. It was just.
Be interesting to hear SMG's what he was trying to do with iron. I assume he was trying to get monopoly and short it, but he probably
it just doesn't work with iron. Like aluminum, you can pull it off.
Right.
Iron, not so much.
Yeah, I mean he must have 30,000 of his debt must have been from those 2 iron tiles that he bought at auction, which did not really work out for him. He could have just put power on those tiles and saved himself the game, basically, I think.
Yep. The iron was a definite mistake. There's no question about that.
All right, so we're waiting for one of them to host again. Then we'll join as an observer.
If you guys are watching their stream, please let them know so we can join their game. Lobby.
Yeah, we'd like to stay on the stats a little bit, but the problem is we don't know when they're hosting, and we don't want them to wait. But these are really good games right now.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm going to actually grab my coffee that I started earlier.
1-1. Tony, SMG versus Asoup.
Yes, hit observe.
They need to leave and come back.
Yeah.
There you go. Rejoin, please.
Yeah, alright, he's got it. I feel bad about the guy who joined. He was like, "Oh, I saw you guys on Quill."
Yeah, we really need you to
Oh, that's very nice. Kick. Sorry, man.
Very, very sorry. It's just the tournament is up and we have to do this today. Come on, you guys, come back. Come on.
Okay, here's SMG. Waiting for Asoup. So, you guys enjoying the games? Everyone in chat?
So what do you think,
These have been really good ones, I think. We'll stick around after this one. We'll definitely stick around at the stats screen for as long as we need to.
Definitely.
To look at what happened, because this one's a big deal. Third game.
This is the third one. They're gonna have to be very, very careful. There you go.
Oh yeah, and I forgot.
And we need to talk about the last game issue when you get back.
Yeah, hopefully we can get them all on Skype afterwards and
I'm back.
Have a post game session.
Okay.
Welcome back.
So SMG, we are calling.
No. We're gonna call after the third game.
Well, he's going for a short break to smoke. Asoup.
Oh, who is? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get his impressions.
So you guys, this stream's gonna go off. It's just a PRB kind of break, and just so we could call SMG.
SMG.
Hey.
Were you there the whole time?
No.
Oh, okay. I didn't remember us calling you. Oh, you probably just put it aside. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, there's some really good games so far. We were curious about what you're doing with Iron in that last game.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed in myself because I totally forgot that if you nuke a scientific and using the resource, Yep,
they still get it.
So I'm like, I'm gonna totally monopolize on iron and steel, and then it's like, wait.
Yeah, scientific are very insulated from the black market in many ways. Yeah, not only and those nukes are only half as effective as well. Nuking is scientific; it only goes down to medium from high, and they were steel mills, so it didn't matter. It felt like you were committed to iron, and then those iron auctions kept coming up, and
and I was totally okay, I'm gonna do this. And I'm in the middle of it, let's not do that.
I think you could have survived if you actually put solar panels on those iron tiles.
I was briefly thinking about that, but then it was, I don't know. I sometimes I think I should do this. This is going to win the game.
Yep, and you just commit to it.
Yeah, and then it's like, well, I need to spend money for this. I need to spend money, you know, to stop him, and then never get to it.
Yep. I mean, he got a huge windfall from, was it food that he made the big first selling off of? And then once he started buying your stock, then you were in a really, really tough spot.
Yeah, the fuel short definitely didn't help.
Yep.
Which was the initial push, and that was unfortunate. But yeah, trying to secure iron against the scientific, it's dangerous.
That's a new one, you know. That's. But yeah, as I said, it's, you know, I didn't really think about it too much. I'm like, I'm just gonna do it, and then the thought came after, you know, nuked him down to trace. It's like, oh wait, he's you know, still getting iron.
Yep.
Yeah, he's still getting plenty of iron to run those steel mills.
Yeah, we thought maybe you were just playing to stockpile iron and then short it, but it's tough. You would need to get a hacker. You need to probably do 2 iron shorts to make that work.
Indeed, yeah. And then the time would already like be the problem because so much other stuff are going on.
Yep.
Exactly.
So many other stuff.
Yeah, it was tough. You committed to those water pumps as well, and then as soon as you did that, I think there was a fuel short and a food short. I think.
Yeah.
And that hurt you as well, certainly. That the beginning of the game was amazing though. I don't know if I assume you saw what happened there. You founded, and then did you see those 2 low irons immediately as soon as you founded?
So pretty much what I did is I actually scouted the wrong way.
Okay.
I actually scouted to the west, and you know that 2 iron were like
in the southeast.
Yeah, exactly. So I just, you know, swung around, and I'm like, okay, I have aluminum and silicon to work with, no problem.
Right.
So where's the iron?
Yep.
So as soon as I, you know, saw those, I just plopped down on the aluminum.
Yep.
Wanted to upgrade to level 2 really quick, and then get those to iron.
Right.
Then I'm like, I don't see any other iron on the map. This is like now best case scenario, right? And then 2 iron to the northeast popped up.
Right.
Yeah.
But when you were claiming the south, you set those 2 claims off, and as they were on their way, Asoup founded, and I guess maybe he didn't see them or something. I mean, he founded, I assume, because he wanted just those 2 iron tiles. So we were watching, like, kind of just in disbelief that you were going to steal them from him, and then you got them.
I actually thought the same thing because like he found it. I'm like, wait, what? I'm only half.
Hello.
Hi, Asoup.
Good game.
How's it going?
Good game.
Yeah, great games. We were just talking about SMG grabbing those 2 iron tiles right next to your base.
Yeah, that's why I went to the bad place, because I didn't know the map from there was a fog of war, so I didn't know where the claimabots were going.
Yeah.
So that's why I went there, and I thought I knew that there was iron on those places, but there was aluminum and silicon. I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as you founded, we saw those SMG's claims. We're going, Asoup, oh no, get those tiles, get the iron.
And then I went to the wrong place, and I was like, oh fuck, now I have to do something else.
Yeah, yeah.
It was very good game.
Survived.
Very good game.
But you survived the game.
Yeah. So you guys are ready for the next one?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Oh, wait a second. Yeah, I suppose.
Okay.
Alright, interesting.
Okay.
Take a deep breath. You're gonna drop the call.
Yeah, you guys probably want to hang up before the game begins. And we'll probably call you again afterwards so we can have a wrap-up session for the third game. Sure. We're very happy that it went to a third game. This one should be good.
All right.
Good luck. Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck, guys.
See you later, Jeff.
Yeah. Go ahead. Oh man, this is gonna be very exciting. It's interesting. I didn't know it was gonna be this exciting.
This tense, yeah.
Yeah, this tense. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more easy for SMG.
Well, they're both good players for sure.
Soup's a good player too, for sure.
Yeah. All right, Soup.
I really wasn't sure how to call this one.
You should grab this one.
Yeah, just for kicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, Soup got a classic location for his scientific though. Ran a bunch of iron, so that'll be very easy. I'm not sure what you can do with a carbon, but
well, later in the game.
It's nice to have, and a nice high aluminum nearby. And Soup is starting to claim before he builds as well. So, whoa, there's tons of iron on this map though.
Yeah.
But I guess it doesn't really matter. SMG got kind of a very similar spot actually. Also very close to some iron and carbon and aluminum. There's a nice aluminum iron tile to his east. Might get nuked if he grabs it though.
That's like the worst kind of iron aluminum tile, sadly.
How's that?
There's no iron next to it.
Oh, yeah, sure.
It's just got aluminum next to it.
But he's scientific, so...
no, it's still a good thing to claim, for
Yeah.
sure. Well, I think he's actually better off going for the aluminum.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Boy, these two guys are really favoring scientific, aren't
He
they?
grabbed it? The third one.
The third one, what? Yeah, he grabbed the... nope, he's just going straight for iron. Yeah, I think you maybe should
That's
grab
okay.
that carbon just because, who knows?
Okay.
But he would have had to ship it, which would have been annoying. So SMG also has that medium aluminum. So Soup is a high aluminum, SMG is a medium aluminum, which is a small advantage. Otherwise, they're basically playing the exact same game right here. And
Yeah,
here comes
perhaps a small advantage to SMG right now, because he should have that extra claim.
Yes, that's right.
But
yeah, because they both just upgraded.
Yeah. Well, both of them landed on a huge swath of resources,
Yep.
so they both got that upgrade very, very quickly.
16,000. You think that's the right price for that claim?
That's pretty much the upper limit, but if you can make it work.
You can go to 20 before it gets really ugly, I think. But I just don't know in the two-player game what you want to do.
Time, so.
Yeah. Well, fair enough. I'm infamous for that.
But you might be right. You might be right that 20,000 might be worth it. That just feels really dangerous in 1v1 though.
Yeah, you're probably right. There's tons of stuff on this map though. SMG is grabbing the waters in the south, which is probably a good move because they're a little closer to Asoup, and so that would be the water that Asoup would probably naturally go for. Although they were also just closer to him, so it's kind of the obvious place to go. He's going for 2 reactors. Asoup, on the other hand, is claimed to Geo, so this is what they're differentiating themselves right now. Asoup is going for power. SMG is going for water oxygen. SMG is sending out a wind tile, and he's sending it way out to the middle of the map. It looks like that's interesting. I was thinking he would have some good. Yeah, it looks like he has some good wind spots closer to home.
If you find a triangle, he always looks for a triangle. That's the problem.
That might be a good wind triangle right there.
It probably is. It looks like a nice wind spot for sure.
Yeah, I can see that. How are they doing on claims? They both have used up all their claims.
Asoup
went for water. He's building a farm. So SMG has gone reactors. Asoup has gone basically power and food. So we'll see how that goes out. And you're right. The extra claim basically SMG kind of used for that wind turbine.
His price
is
going
on claims now after the claim auction.
Right.
The stock price is going down. That's because of the Geo.
Yes.
But as soon as
the Geo's about to come online,
it's going to be much better.
Yeah, that's right. Asoup has a lot more debt, but that's because of the power. And he has defended as Geo at last. He hasn't been doing that in the previous games. He did this game, probably. Again, I think that's a good move, of course.
Yeah.
No weird shortages or surpluses to mess stuff up yet. In fact, I don't think I've even seen one yet. Prices are kind of where they should be.
What is he wasting that claim on?
I don't know. You're right. Soup is an extra claim. What should he do with extra? Okay, Well, they've upgraded. Okay, is he built?
Yeah, they're both just rushing through upgrades as fast as they can.
This is
neck and neck
this,
with it. So.
Yeah, this is a neck and neck race right now. It's going to be interesting. Is he going to go for silicon or he should go for glass? The glass is at 100. This should go for at least 12,000. Is it going to go for 7,000? Of course, Asoup is sitting on a ton of debt, so SMG could take advantage of that. But
yeah.
If Asoup goes to
SMG, I would drive this price.
Yeah, either you get it or you kill Asoup, one or the other.
Well, Asoup didn't go for it.
Okay, so now they both have. Now they are even in debt, but of course SMG got that claim. What's he going to do with it? SMG is sitting on 4 claims right now.
They might need that.
He hasn't decided what to do yet. Okay, he's building some extra aluminum, which looks pretty good. Price is solid for aluminum. He's building a 3rd reactor, which makes sense since the price between food and the reactor stuff is not differentiated. Asoup is building another farm.
Asoup claimed some silicon there.
Yes, he hasn't done anything with that silicon. I don't know why he hasn't built. I would want to build glass furnaces, but on the other hand, Asoup does not have reactors, so he doesn't have oxygen to support the glass furnaces, which is
I mean, he would have to buy oxygen. It's just a bit.
Sure.
It's just a bit awkward. I don't know if I would have even taken. I guess the silicon tiles are nice because there's not a lot of silicon on the map, but they're not going to do much for him at this stage of the game.
Yeah,
well, that's why he doesn't have that.
Did he go for food because he saw that SMG was going to reactors? I don't know. I mean, if you got the silicon, you think you got to want to make sure you do the oxygen.
I think that's part of why he went
They're
for
just
food.
sitting.
I mean, Asoup also has at least a reactor, maybe 2, down in the southeast corner.
Oh, he does? Oh, I missed those. I'm sorry. Okay, so I think that's a solid play. He just needs to get those glass furnaces up. Okay, they're on their way.
They're on their way.
All right, so he's got 2 reactors. He's got 2 food. I like the position that Asoup is in.
I'm actually a bit surprised that neither player is actually using their high water tile. I think they both have at least one.
Right.
And that could be pumping in $100 a second on its own.
Right. Well, there's a spare high water by Asoup's farms in the north, which it looks like SMG just power surged.
Yep.
I guess he's probably afraid of the fact that Asoup has farms and he doesn't.
I think that's what it is.
He also just deleted the iron price is skyrocketing. There's an iron shortage. SMG is reacting to it by destroying his steel mills and building some mines. And it looks like Asoup is doing the same thing. So whatever happens, they're both attempting the same strategy. Asoups are going to be built a little bit earlier. It looks like he reacted first, but probably it's just a question of who hits the sell button first. They both have a triangle of iron. The question is how long do you stay on this strategy, because the price of iron will collapse pretty quickly. There's not a real natural.
Well, it has a pretty clear advantage based on the iron.
Or does one of them? Oh, good move by SMG. He just power surged those metal mines.
The iron mines.
The iron mines. So now SMG is the only one who's reducing iron. He's going to take advantage of that shortage.
He just lost his hack array.
Oh, where are they? Oh, okay. Yep. SMG built a hack array. It got blown up by Asoup. He may not know exactly what he was planning to do with the hack array, but at least it's gone. Problem is, if you dynamite something next to the colony, it's going to get rebuilt pretty quickly. Especially against Scientific, because actually, maybe people don't realize it costs less for Scientific to repair dynamited buildings than it does other factions.
Quite frustrating.
So, Scientific
are also making a play on water now at this point. Interestingly enough, he converted everything.
Yeah, he's all in. That's just the way SMG plays, it looks like.
Yep, seems that way.
Price of power has stayed very solid.
Well, neither of them has built a whole lot of it, you know.
Nope.
It's just
well, I just saw
enough.
Asoup is dropping down 2 wind turbines, so this is the moment, I guess, when he's going for the power. I would be surprised to see a power surge or an EMP on those wind turbines that SMG has, because that will monopolize the energy market for him.
What's SMG's hack right now? I assume it's water.
He is hacking. Yep, good call. He's hacking water. He's the only one producing water. That's definitely something Asoup should be worried about. And the price is already solid. Where's the dynamite? Hack array. He blew up the hack array again. Okay. What he should really do is mutiny the hack. He should mutiny the hack array.
Well, that's a bit dangerous because SMG can always just mutiny it right back, and unless Asoup's not going to get any benefit out of mutiny.
I guess that's true.
He's never going to have it for the full duration.
Yeah, they both switched back to steel mills. I'm interested to know how much money SMG made off of his monopoly of the iron. At the end of the day, it probably wasn't that much. They have almost the exact same debt right now. SMG has a small advantage in cash. As you can see, the stock price is basically identical. This is one of the closest games we've seen so far, for sure.
Oh, SMG's timing on that third wind turbine was fantastic. He got quite lucky with that.
Yep.
Right as that
power surge coming up, and he has 2 solar panels on the way. Interesting to be, and he's putting them right on the water next to Asoup's reactors. I guess he's trying to make sure Asoup can't get any huge adjacency bonuses, which means he's anticipating that this game is going to go to level 5.
Yep.
So they're both
misplaced, the solar panels, but close enough.
Yeah, a little bit misplaced.
Kind of odd.
It's for the adjacency. They are a little bit misplaced.
All right, third dynamite on the hack array. Asoup is very scared of what SMG is going to be hacking. The simpler thing for him to do is not hack, instead build water pumps, which he's now doing. He just deleted his reactors, building some water pumps. And here comes cold fusion. What do we think about this? Well, pretty much no.
Asoup anticipates the water short. Right?
Yeah,
Asoup knows that water short.
So they're going to leave this auction alone. And here comes a third solar power. Wow, that's SMG. I think may have overcommitted to power. I think this actually might cost him the game here. He now has 6 tiles committed to power. However, these solar panels are, maybe I take this back, these solar panels are on water, so he can swap them out to something else if he needs to.
Yeah.
But he's going to be making, right now, he's making 400 on power. Asoup is making 200 on power. So SMG is making twice as much on power. And it's nighttime too. Alright, and Asoup is starting to make a move on SMG. 3 already. Where's he making his money from exactly? He probably sold off
food is
probably.
The whole time,
yeah,
he's decent. He also,
but he's swapped
a pretty big store of water.
Asoup has swapped them all to water. He anticipated the water shortage well.
He reacts very well.
Yeah, he reacted very well to that.
He reacts very well.
And in the meantime, SMG has deleted his water. So
SMG has 3 waters.
So he did do a water shortage, and it looks like it's basically paid off. It's paid off for Asoup more than the SMG, which is why the hack array is so dangerous. Interesting that he dynamited the water shortage. I guess the dynamite gave him time to react to the water play by SMG, and he adapted full on. He built 5 water pumps, which was definitely enough to take advantage of it. Now water is crashed at $3, so definitely time to delete your water pumps, which they all have done. SMG is building something. I assume he's building farms. Yep, here come the farms. Asoup has 2 reactors going up. I assume we're going to see 3 farms going on the way. I think also that glass has paid off big time for Asoup. The glass price right now is amazing. It's 192, highest on the board. I assume a lot of that, the shares that he's bought up in SMG has come from that glass.
I think a lot of it was from the water plays that were going on. What happened was Asoup got the much faster sell.
Yep.
On his water, he had SMG had the bigger water stockpile, but Asoup hit earlier, so he was able to make more efficient use.
So he sold it out for under
stocks.
Did you see if he sold before the shortage ended?
Asoup definitely sold before the shortage.
Yep.
ended.
So there's a little bit of chicken that happens when the short comes online. Which is basically who's gonna sell first. And if you both know you have the resource, I like to sell first.
Reactors on their way.
Interestingly enough, SMG has noticed the price of carbon this game, and I don't know if Asoup's done.
Whoa! Wow, that's really snuck up. Both
5 wind turbines going down.
Yeah, and that.
Is building anything.
And remember that tile we talked about earlier that Layla mentioned that had the iron and the carbon? He's now using it for carbon, which is.
Switch to him to see if he has
Asoup did
3 coming in.
He's got the 1
coming
carbon
in.
tile.
Yeah, so they both are producing a little bit of carbon, but
SMG's pulling in 3 times as much as Asoup is, so that's worth noting.
3 times as much carbon because he's got all of those. Yeah. His tiles had a lot more carbon on it. That could make a huge difference.
This could be an interesting game of chicken, this claim auction.
Yeah, boy, right now I would buy a Mutiny for 4,000 and grab that carbon that's in the middle from SMG. If I were Asoup, I'd
just 3 of them.
I would Mutiny that one in the middle, get rid of the adjacency bonuses, and grab some carbon now while the price is still high. SMG is sitting on 187 carbon. You should sell that immediately.
Oh yeah, just start getting rid of carbon.
You should sell that immediately. It's worth, what is that? Probably $30,000, which would buy him 2 shares of Asoup, which would definitely go a long way towards evening up the game. Because that price of carbon is not going to stay high.
No, not at all. And he needs to tank it before Asoup does.
Yeah.
He's got a lot, But if he's trying to make a play on the hacker array, I don't know if it's going to work.
All right, Asoup has just built 3 carbon quarries. So SMG really needs to sell that carbon. He's got 300 carbon now. The price is only 97, 90. Who's selling it? Asoup must be selling it. Asoup is selling it as fast as it's coming in. He gets it, he sells it, which is the right move. SMG has an advantage, but he's losing it because he's not selling his carbon.
I think SMG's trying to go for a hack, but I don't know if it's going to work out.
He is not hacking yet.
Well, he just.
Oh, he just did. It just ended.
He just did hack.
Okay. Maybe this could work. I guess that's why he was sitting on it. There goes the price goes up. At the same time, right now, Asoup is producing 6 carbon. So a good reactive move on the part of Asoup that really worked out for him to go all the way in carbon. I thought that may be going overboard, but with the shortage, it makes sense. And Asoup is just selling it as fast as it comes in, trying to keep that money away from SMG. He's doing great counterplay against SMG's hacker array. Really good job here by Asoup.
You gotta protect the hacker array. If you do protect the hacker array,
yep,
you can get something really done with it. But if you don't, you'll be in trouble.
Yep, exactly.
SMG still sitting on carbon, still hasn't sold it. That's what really interesting.
What is he doing? Is he shorting it again? If he's shorting again, yep, he's shorting again. He must not have noticed at this point how much carbon.
He must not have noticed how much carbon
Asoup is producing because he has responded expertly. These water tiles are empty also that SMG has. I don't know if he's forgotten about them or because he should be dropping down some reactors on them. I mean, they're both producing water and.
Well, I think he just scrapped them.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Like you saw food coming down, and now he might be deciding what to do with them, which is the wrong order to do that in. But
right, you might as well figure out what you're going to do ahead of time.
I don't know what he was
planning.
Where's that? Asoup put through a glass shortage, it looks like. I think that was Asoup.
Oh, that makes sense. I was kind of waiting for him to do that at some point. That's what he deleted one of the steel mills for. Okay. That totally makes sense. I'm not sure.
I think Asoup's going to wrap this up fairly quickly.
Yeah, he's got a pretty solid advantage right now. He's at 92% on SMG. He's getting really close. This is going to be Asoup's game to lose right here. With the price of glass is so high, and here comes the glass shortage. He just needs some glass shipments to come in, and the game will be over. Although it's down to 77%, I'm not sure what happened there. Asoup must have spent some money on something. I'm not quite sure what. Maybe something from the black market.
I think what happened was SMG started going after Asoup, and Asoup got scared.
Oh.
And bought up the rest of his own stock.
Oh yeah. You're right. Which took away his working capital. But he's going to win this game. He's just slowly. He's 87%. SMG is not even at 50% yet. He has no number
Asoup
up
has
yet.
all the advantages right now.
Yeah, and it's just too hard to counter. So we're just waiting for it. We're waiting for the check basically. I mean, certainly as soon as he gets some glass, it will be the end. I mean, he's had that glass to himself the whole game, and he could have done that. He could have done that.
He sent a quarry to the silicon.
Who sent a quarry to silicon? Oh, Asoup. He sent a quarry or a glass.
I think he's sending a
quarry.
quarry.
Would make a lot more sense right now.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, price of silicon is awesome.
100%.
Yeah, having all the silicon on the map is yep, and there it is. Wow, good game of Asoup. Comes from down 1-0 to win the rubber match.
I must say, whenever we have a player that we haven't watched and we don't know how they are, it makes a much better play. At least from an observer point.
Yep. Well, those were well played games. I mean, frankly, the way Asoup adapted to the hacker or to SMG's hackers, yeah, let's call them.
If your hacker array play gets wrecked, then you're kind of out of the game.
Yeah.
But a good squad there fixes all.
Hey guys.
Right? Good game, you guys.
Yep.
Hello.
Hey. Hey, how's it going?
Good game, Asoup.
Oh, what the hell? That was so insane game. He was hacking all the stuff, and I had to react to everything. That was so insane. That was the best duel I have ever had.
Yeah, that was amazing.
GG. Oh,
definitely a good game.
Yeah, those are amazing games. That last one especially was really incredible.
Yeah, that was insane.
Yeah.
SMG?
You doing okay, SMG? You played good.
I'm fine. You know, things could have been changed. I think I could have won game 2 if I would have remembered that doesn't work for scientific anymore. That happened.
Yeah.
And pretty much, yeah. I mean, the game could have definitely been played differently for sure.
Yep.
But GG, well played for sure.
Yep.
Definitely a good game.
Well deserved.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Thank you. It was a very good.
But
game.
hey, have fun with Qubit.
Yeah. I will try.
Oh man.
Wow, this will be a good. That'd be a good. So that's the match next round. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
You want to look at some
next
stats?
round.
What's that?
Some stats.
Oh yeah, let's look at the stats for the game. So one of the really interesting things that happened in that game was when the carbon started going up. At one point, SMG, you're sitting on maybe 300 carbon, and Asoup was switching over to carbon. He upgraded and built 3, and the price was about 100. And we were like basically sitting there going like, SMG needs to sell his carbon, because Asoup was basically selling it just as soon as it came in. And I think that was like a crucial turning point.
Yeah, that was the hardest point when I saw that he transferred his iron mines to carbon. I was like, oh my god, he's hacking that one.
Yep.
So I had to make a fast move.
Yep. And we could see you were doing a carbon shortage, but it looks like which is I assume why you were holding on to your carbon, right?
Yeah. The thing was also I wanted to do like a double shortage, because I would have a little bit more carbon than he would, so I would make more money off of it.
Yep.
But then as the second shortage came, I'm like, all right, he's like very close to buying me out, so I pretty much just sold everything.
Oh, did you do the first carbon shortage that kind of got this whole thing? Oh, I don't think we noticed that. I mean, that was
wait, no, there was
only one.
I guess we can take a look at it here.
Right?
Shortage, surpluses. Yeah, he did two. You did two carbon shortages.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, the double. Okay, I think that was a good move in general because you had the carbon and he only had one source of his own.
Yeah, exactly. And I had 3 mines.
Right.
And the thing is, the carbon price was already like around, what was it? Already like around, well, I can't remember. It was already pretty high.
Yeah, yep.
So
I think it was 100 or something.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
did you hack it before?
Yeah, if
exactly.
if Asoup had not been able to upgrade and built those 3 carbon quarries, like you could have turned the game around there, SMG.
Yeah,
sure.
the upgrade was huge. Like having.
But the good thing was the winning factor was that I had the glass. I think that made the game.
Yeah,
the glass definitely.
Yeah, let's take a look at how much you made off the glass over the course of the game, because that was sort of a slow, big moneymaker for you. So Asoup, wow, 260,000 off of glass, and on top of that, SMG had to buy 23,000 glass. So.
Yeah, and I sorted it once. I think I made like 150,000 or 120,000 of glass when I sorted it out. So
right.
I made 100,000 during the game.
Right. Yeah, I guess.
10,000 glass during the game.
Yeah, I should take that back. Yeah, you
that
sold.
was the killing blow, but I think
that was the killing blow. Yeah, I was just waiting for a good moment to short the glass, but I didn't have time to short the glass because I was reacting to your moves like carbon, the water shortage, and stuff like that. So that was.
Yeah, I think the best place in the game were the reactions to the shorts. Like
but I had
to delay the hacker ray, getting the water pumps going.
Yeah,
it was good.
Yeah, another crucial point in that game was you dynamited his hacker array 3 times.
3 or 4 times.
4 times, okay.
4 times.
Because you saw there was a potential. He had the advantage on water. He was building up water, and he was trying to do a water short, but you kept dynamiting it over and over again. And I was a little doubtful in the commentary. I didn't think like dynamiting a hacker array is necessarily a great play, but it totally worked out for you in the sense.
Yeah, but it's the only thing that you can do against scientific is to use dynamite.
Yeah.
You can do anything else because the underground nukes don't work at all. They don't work at all because even they are 50% off.
Yep.
Yeah, even underground nukes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why dynamite is the only thing that works against scientific, and that's the only point that you can do against scientific. Usually I use a lot of nukes and stuff like that, but against scientific I can do that.
Yeah, and you basically bought yourself time to switch yourself over to water.
Yeah, that's the thing. I had to that was a must-do move.
Yep. And then you were able to benefit from that, from the shortage just as much as SMG was.
That was the thing.
So that made a huge difference.
So Asoup, you're gonna move to the next level. I'm sorry. Go ahead, SMG.
Oh yeah. No, I was thinking, because we're already at this water session. The thing was, what I'm thinking about is he actually used a lot of dynamite to, to stall it out. And the thing is, at a 1v1 game, you actually need to buy dynamite. Like it costs more than in a multiplayer game.
Yep,
so it's I think on the end it actually evened out.
Right.
From what
I
I've
paid
made.
for 31,000 for dynamite.
Wow.
At total.
The question is, how much did SMG have to pay to repair the hack array 4 times? I'm sure it wasn't 30.
It's not that much because there's only electricity and most of us aren't using electricity isn't that much. So it was like 2,000 per time, but I had to buy the time.
Yep, if SMG had gotten the water shortage himself, the game may have ended there, for sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Well, great game, guys.
Asoup, you're moving to the next round. I honestly can't wait to see more of your play. It's definitely very interesting to see someone. I'm not really used to seeing how you play, and it's going to be very, very interesting. SMG, hard luck. I can get to always see you when you're streaming, and we're going to have the tournament again.
I think Qubit, there's a game up which says Qubit can play around 2 at 8 GMT.
Yeah, about 1.5 hours.
That he wants.
Qubit, yeah.
He wants to play you. Is that what you're saying?
You're playing with Qubit?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there's
cool.
no reason why they can't do it right now if they want to,
Yeah.
since they're both through the first round.
Okay, so you're playing the second round. No.
Okay.
No. Hold on.
He's
Maybe
not
back
playing
up.
the
You don't
second
need to
round.
do that. I thought that's what you meant. You mean you guys are just
No.
you guys are just going to do a practice game? Is that what
The
you mean?
second round cannot be played until
we want to wait until the first round's over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Well, you can play him. It's just that it's not going to be official. The official game.
Oh, no, but I don't want to play. I don't want to show him my tactics.
All right, we're just gonna wrap it up for today. There are more people who are gonna play the tournament. If you don't know that there's a tournament, please go to our blog, mohawkgames.com. Follow us on Twitch, on Twitter. It's at LaylaCatJ, at Mohawk Games, at Soren Johnson right here. And you guys, both the people who are playing today, SMG is on Twitch and he streams all the time, and Soup, he streams most of the time. I see him sometimes when I just go and look. So it's Asoup and SMG. It was a great game. Thank you guys for playing. Thank you for making this.
And while there's a bunch of people online, also a big thank you to Layla for setting all this up. It's been really great to see this organized, this tournament come along. So.
All right, we'll see you later, you guys.
Yeah, see ya.
Thank you, Zoltar, so much for volunteering.
Definitely.
Yeah, he's always awesome.
One more thing before we wrap it up too much. I'm going to be doing a cast of Dancing Blogman and Space Oddity.
Oh, cool.
At 2 p.m. Eastern. So that's going to be in about an hour and a half here.
Okay, so we'll be right back in an hour and a half.
Come
awesome.
back for that, people.
Oh yes, I definitely want to see space. Go space!
Cool, that's awesome.
All right, you guys. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, let's end this.